Hello everyone, this is East Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So kind of surprisingly, it's a little weird, but right now in Arena, I got the score off of purely random matches, and it looks like we could stay in, but for the side purpose of just like having a video for this season, because why not? It's one of the few times they're gonna be able to compete to stay in tier 21 pretty well, so we're gonna be sniping, because this is just 742 of max bonus kills, 5 of those, so we'll be looking at 742 and up, and hopefully, as long as the matchmaker isn't absolutely trolling, we should be able to get matches relatively quickly, and we'll see what brain damage we run into, like this. Alright, so there's no armor march there, that's nice for us. I think the biggest thing we gotta do is, first of all, show the team. So the engine we're using is Repo Attack Tactic with Azura, and that'll basically allow us to do some things. And we have Gwendolyn for Chill Attack, so we can actually guarantee living some hits against guys like these, like this plus attack Hector here has 78 against Azura, which, as you can see with our buff spam at max buffs with rally speed defense, we barely live that. So that's what Chill Attack is there for, nothing too special there. But if anything, we gotta be able to deal with Noe, so I'm thinking we Panic Player maybe? Big issue of course is doubling Noe. I like how that's the problem. We're gonna debuff Noe. We don't want to double, but she's gonna get rallied. So how do we do this then? We just gotta clunk it up, I guess. How do we do this? Legitimately a good question here. Oh, this works. This works. So we get the we don't get the attack tactic buff, but we still get the speed debuff and all that stuff. All right. So if this team had Armor March, it would definitely be a little more challenging for sure. But I think if we buff here, 33 versus 29, that should be fine.
Let's go.
I'll just buff to buff. We also get some more attack off of Prayer Wheel. So as you can see, we're not killing. We're getting doubled because she has quick riposte. So I don't think we should be too worried here. I'll move Gwendolyn out, although it may or may not be a bad idea. We're gonna do it anyways. And we get the kill there. Get the force the rally. And now at this stage, we can take out Noe and just leave because we have Repo. So that's one of the perks of this team set. We're able to do things like that. Green is obviously going to be coming to town on the defense tile. So we'll see if, let's see here. Do we want to bait with Effie, for example? Because she'll have 64 attack. You know, we're not doubling, so I kind of like that because these speed buffs do not matter to us, so we can forego Panic Play for sure. That's the least of our worries in this matchup. The smoke, not the greatest for us, but we don't quite pick up the kill there, so we can use Effie again, because we're not going to be using Effie for these matchups. We're mostly trying to 1v1 this Hector here. He's getting buffed by 4 armor, but after we do like rally shenanigans and things, we can isolate them and call it a day at that point. How I want to go about tackling this dude though is the bigger question. Maybe it might have been better to keep Panic Play. I don't know.
Of course.
73. Zero tops out at 60, so let's think here. 48. Okay. This should be able to work out.
Yes.
As long as we do things properly here.
Guide me.
So I think we can do this and start just moving Gwendolyn out of the way. We don't want anything to do with that. So now we have that set up.
I see. Yes.
So now we can just walk away. See you later, kind of deal. And as you can see here, this Hector's picking up the kill on us. Of course, he's on the defense tile, so that's the main reason.
Of course. Let's go.
But the big thing is we are now isolating them more and more. So that is what we're looking for.
Yes.
And it's just going to be a lot of waiting. It's going to be the waiting game, pretty much. And our objective, of course, is to take out Zelgius, which we do. And in doing so, we casually tank a special, no big deal. And now we have Ether even, as if we couldn't already just kill with raw damage. So, quick damage calcs there, nothing too special. And of course we're running Renewal, so we can afford to tank some hits and heal back a bit. Because we do need to tank some hits for these matchups. And 744, alright. This is definitely not the greatest team for me to face, but we can definitely do some things with Panic Ploy. But I think our main objective will be to get these guys to funnel over here while we take care of these guys. Few Arms is going to be an absolute nightmare matchup. As long as she's buffed, trademark. So let's do something simple. So the problem is we're keeping Tiki with the buff. We have Tiki carrying all the buffs, the main buffs. So it's a little awkward in that respect. I think we'll do something like this. And I'm expecting some things like this. We'll go ahead and the better play is probably put Effie here, but we're gonna leave Effie here. I'm thinking I want to do something like this.
Choose your path.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty much expected. I want to do something like bait with Gwendolyn. That's my plan. Because we want to get rid of Elowood as fast as we can without sacrificing too much. So I think this would be a good trade-off for us. So that's what we're going to do here. Go ahead and buff up Gwendolyn, why not?
Yes.
Have our attack tactic and stuff ready. Of course, breaking that block is technically a mistake, but not really in our instance, because
I'm with you.
we can 1v1 the shenanigans. So here, obviously Naga is going to be a problem. We can choose to bait with Gwendolyn, which we might. I'm thinking about it. Considering it. There's Vantage, of course. We top out 60, so I'm thinking this is a good deal for us.
Of course.
We'll go ahead and do this. And we're gonna go here. Actually, let's stay here. I want to keep Effie here for the panic line. You get the drawback there, of course, for the combo plays. Nothing too special going on here. And now at this point, I want to reposition Gwendolyn, get her the heck out of there in case we need to run. We may or may not need to run. It depends on the scenario here. We do pick up the kill there. And Marv is pretty much a relatively free bait. I mean, not bait, attack. As long as we set up accordingly. So here we have, you're barely missing the kill there, so we can just attack like this, for example, and pick up the kill. So the reposition engine is definitely useful here because it lets me hit and run, and it doesn't sacrifice my score range at all. I believe my score range, let's check real quick. I believe it's 738 to 752. Yep. So it's pretty darn high. So enough to the point where I can just, oh, well, let's see how terrible this goes. Alright. Obviously, Legendary Hector is the worst matchup here. But of course, everyone else is nothing to scoff at either. So let's be careful here how we proceed, because it actually is relevant how we try and split them up here. I'm thinking we have these guys go over here. Problem being, Roy has human virtues, so we may want to go after someone like Halloween Myrrh instead first. But then we also isolate our armors and stuff. So we'll see how we want to approach this.
Certainly.
I'm going to move.
Yes?
Don't think it entirely matters in this particular instance how we approach that. I think I probably want to do something like this.
I'm with you.
We're going to do a slightly risky play and do this. This is actually pretty risky, but I'm using Azura to cheese, so yeah.
Choose your path.
So now we can pick up the kill here,
Let's go.
and now we are on the run. Of course, Selena
Guide.
will be doing quite a bit of damage to us if we're not careful, so we gotta abuse Azura, of course, for the rallies and all the good stuff.
I'm with
Roy, we just have to be
Yes.
getting buffed in the speed department,
Choose your
so we can pretty much just wait here. Legendary Hector's coming, of course, but we're not too concerned about that. We're mostly concerned about this duo here.
with you. Of course. Choose your path. I see.
Let's see here.
Yes.
I think we're pretty free to just bait Hector here. Let's see, 73 should be fine.
Yes.
Should be able to pick up the kill there. Oh no. Oh wait, okay. For a second there I was like, are we about to just casually double him? No. That's the one thing about Teki here that's a little suspicious, but easy damage calcs, abusing Azura,
I'm with you.
easy cheese, pretty much.
I see.
Like at this point, we can
Of course.
do something like this. So now we can panic play Roy, and they're gonna just keep rallying there. And they're not gonna be able to do anything about it. So we just pick up a free kill on Roy.
Crush. Yes.
We'll just repo her out. It's probably better off for us to do that. And we just get free shots in, so that's an easy win. This map's definitely a double-edged sword. It can be super easy matches, or it can be an absolute nightmare, for sure. I had one nightmare match already on that map that I'm not forgetting with this team. Oh boy. The only thing I'm concerned about is if there's chill speed, then this matchup becomes incredibly difficult, so we are going to just skip that. Ideally, this is probably distant counter advantage, isn't it? Or that works too. Alright, that's just distant counter. There is chill speed, so that is a huge priority to get rid of. But we won't be able to be doing that anytime soon, so this is a tough matchup because of the map, mostly. I'm thinking we do a quick bait on Azura. Not sure how I'm liking that though. We are gonna give it a go for the memes, because of course I'm going to be expecting, if anything, maybe a rally from Katria. Break that, you know, and then you gotta have Azura there though, so a lot of things can go wrong by doing that, but I'm too lazy to compute all these things, so we're just going to casually go in here.
Choose your path.
And
Yes.
so we're gonna do this, give us some speed buffs. Here's the rally. He's actually gonna do that, which is kind of interesting. Was not expecting that at all. Very interesting. Did you really? No one. It's because Azura is a ranged unit, so there was a lot of things going on there. But
Choose your path.
we can get rid of the chill speed.
Of course.
This turned to a relatively funny match because of that turn one. I did not compute the AI at all there, so we just Omega cheese that really hardcore. Oh man, that matchup was not difficult at all. And of course, Cheetah, not fast enough by any means to avoid the double. We do have a pretty heavy drive speed engine because we do not have anything to absorb chill attack. I mean chill speed, sorry. Chill attack, Effie's got that, so that's nice. And let's see what we can get for our last match. We can go ahead and take a 742 and get wrecked. This is definitely getting wrecked. Holy cow. We can definitely handle these matchups for sure if we handle them appropriately. I'm thinking we can get away with some 1v1 shenanigans here, but it's mostly the guidance with Luna that I'm kind of concerned about. Veruca and company go there, so how aggressive can we be here? So I'm thinking we can just double her and get it the heck out of there. But at the same time, not quite. I ideally want the panic play as well. Because otherwise, well, because, oh wait, there's chill speed. So it's just straight up out of the question to double her unless we panic play. Then she'll have 38 speed versus our up to 43 with Tiki. So now we have to figure out a very creative way to get things going on here. I can't see one. Maybe something like this? No, because then we can't get the repo out. Although we could probably tank Lilina. That's a scary Lilina though. 70. We can definitely tank that, so I think it's in our just better interest to set up. Wait, we can just do something like this. This is simple. Wait. Yeah, we can do something like this. What am I thinking? Alright. Time for all the buffs and debuffs to go to town. Veruca does not have any shenanigans, stuff like this. Easy pickups for kills. Do we want to 1v1 this Lilina? It's not a bad idea for us to, for sure. Because if we wait, then Veruca's coming to town, so I'm kind of liking that idea. Of course, problem being we're taking damage, but we're not taking counters too well. We can definitely take a single hit from Setsuna if we're at max health, so that's something.
Yes.
I'm gonna do something, let's see, how do I want to do this?
Yes. Of course.
I'm gonna do this, and wait here. Oh, I forgot Veruca's. Minor mistake on my part there. Shouldn't matter too much because we can pick up the kill here. Now we have an Ether, which is absolutely fantastic in the Veruca matchup. We're gonna need that for sure.
Yes. Choose your path. Of course. Guide me.
How do you want to handle this?
I'm with you.
She's taking 27, so we're not quite there.
Guide me.
There's the sort of guard there, okay. I'm thinking we can just
Yes.
bait like this. We're not gonna buff up Tiki's speed. We're not gonna, I can probably just have her attack from the defense tile and call it fine, but we'll go with this.
Guide me.
Because, you know, we still have this play here,
With you.
so
Of course.
I think that's fine. And as long as I did everything right, we should be okay here. There shouldn't really be anything stopping us.
I'm with you.
Like, we can even just do that. For the fun ending, Sturdy Blow. And of course, Sturdy Blow is to help our terrible defense stat, so that was a super simple arena run. Absolutely blew my random score out the water. So yeah, we're definitely staying easy peasy. We'll see what happens next week though, because it's Earth season next week with water. So that means my score can get turbocharged, but that means Legendary Olms can be running around. So we'll see how that goes. But before we end the episode, just one more fun Z match. Let's go. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad matchup for us. We do dodge Panic Play off of Bowie though, so that's funny, I guess. And I think the play is to just immediately go for the turn 1 bait on him, so that's what we'll do.
Of course. Choose your path.
Let's go.
Yes.
Of course, because he's going to debuff himself, and we can double, all that good stuff. So, this Myrrh,
I'm with you.
man, we are not doing that much damage. Attack res solo, pretty good there.
My turn?
Thing is that speed smoke, we don't really care because we can double regardless, but,
Yes. Guide me. I'm with you.
okay, I made a major mistake. Oh boy.
Of course.
It's fine, we can wait it out. I moved Tiki too far. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm definitely not
I see.
playing very well here.
Certainly. Yes.
Let's go.
This is basically our only out now, so
I'm with you.
this is just bad play by my part. Nothing too special here.
My turn?
Just poor play. Myrrh, I think we'll be able to one-run KO, yeah. Alright. So now it's just Hector versus Tiki, pretty much. That's the name of the game.
Guide me.
55, 66, 28. Defense tile would be an extra 8, so that's 36. Let's do one.
I'm with you.
Okay, so basically let's just max buff the heck out of Tiki, because wary fighter. And he's off the defense tile, so that's an easy pickup for Legendary Zero. Alright, not too bad. A little sloppy there against Legendary Ephraim, but we got the job done. So, yep, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is East Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.